What's up, people? Matt's over that way working somewhere. I'm with Dante. We have Dante's GS300.
It's a 5-cylinder.
5-cylinder, it's blown up. Smoky. He smoked out the shop pulling it in. Did a really weak burnout.
Oh, yeah!
What are you doing to it?
Today we're gonna install some fucking VC extreme low coilovers. Be a good time. I spent too much money.
Alright, I don't like the intro. What is that?
You've seen this in the prior video. There's a fucking mom boat. Hashtag Corey, thank you. Had the homies over at BC send us some extreme low coilovers. They're 12 and 14 spring rate. Hopefully they put me underground. So the car's up on the lift. Remember that if you're gonna do this at home, you know, properly jack it up and put jack stands and everything, you gotta be safe. But wheels are off. We just loosened the top hats on both the rears and both the fronts. So we're gonna go ahead and pull the coilovers out, or the stock struts. And I'll show you a little bit about how we do that as we go along. Yep. Here's a quick friendly reminder. When you take off the stock struts, you got to make sure that you mark the eccentric bolt on the lower control arm, because to make it easier to take these out, take this boy out of here and they just drop out. So make sure you mark those. Alright, to make this much easier, take the sway bar end link bolt out. It's so helpful. I learned this the hard way after fighting this for like fucking 5 minutes. But yeah, I've got to come out, put the rears in. Here we go.
Alright guys, I've got the front BC coilover on the passenger side all installed. I haven't put the sway bar end link back on yet because I'm waiting to do the other side. But basically, I will show you. You need to take off both of the sway bar end links, the bottom bolt there, the 3 top hat bolts, and the upper control arm bolt. You gotta loosen that guy. Use a ball joint separator, hit it a few times, it'll come loose. It pretty much, you just slide it up in there, put the ball joint, the upper control arm back in, tighten that up, and you're good to go.
So for the rear, you want to take out the sway bar end link. That helps quite a bit when pulling the actual strut out. You want to take the bolt out for the strut, and you want to take the eccentric bolt out from the, I guess you can call it the rear knuckle. And the strut itself has 2 bolts. This is very similar to an IS. It's just a little bit more heavy duty. And then pretty much I used a breaker bar to lower this out, and the stock strut just fell out. So now we're gonna put the BCs back in. Here we go. So here we are with the extreme low BC on here. Pretty much I had the strut body, or the lower body, screwed all the way up, and I had to raise it. You would drop this 4 threads to make this actually work. But when you're putting them on, since the coilovers are now a much smaller height, I had Corey lift it up from here. I threw the eccentric bolt in, and that helped move the arm. So now with the arm and all the suspension moving together, lift this, throw this bolt in there. It's not tight yet, but that'll get you just about where you need to be. These new ones don't have anything to hold it like that, just because they're cool that way. And then, yeah, tighten the top hats, and you're ready to rumble. So the coilovers are in, everything's tight, right, Corey? Sure.
Yeah, looks good, but obviously the rear is much lower than the front. We're gonna have to fix that. I'm gonna throw Corey's work wheels on here, plug, and we'll see what happens. This might be kind of cool. Rental.
You're gonna lease my work wheels.
Well,
It's
yeah.
gonna be VIP.
It'll be a fucking VIP donk. Here we go. We'll see. Put Corey's wheels on. She's coming down.
I'm gonna have to put blocks under the back.
Probably.
Well, it's stuck on the lift because it's a little low.
All right, well, we're gonna raise it back up, put some blocks on it.
See you in a second. So basically the rears are maxed out. The fronts are at an undisclosed height. We'll keep that secret for now. But yeah, basically the fender, the inner fender well was just like the lip right here was chilling right on the tire, and it's just gonna rub through the sidewall. That's unnecessary, so we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the fenders real quick and the quarters and just see if I can make it fit any better, but these are fucking low as hell. So this is pretty much how the car is gonna sit right now. I think everything's gonna settle a little bit more, so I'll have to raise it. But like I said, the rear is maxed out and the front is at an undisclosed height. Matt's over there doing some shelf stuff. But yeah, pretty much put the wheels back on, torque them, make sure they're all tight. You know, good stuff. Everything will settle again. So I'll probably bring it back in and raise it, but that's the rear. And that's the front. I had to raise it more than I originally put it because I couldn't steer, ruining the fender. But yeah, that's it pretty much.
My outroing.
Yeah, I've got you on the spot right now. Let's hit.
Thanks for watching. I hope you liked Dante's video. This was his first time, so leave him some comments below. So tell him how much he sucks. I don't even know what I haven't edited it yet, so I don't know how much he sucks. Hope you like his car. It's a grandma car. Like, comment, subscribe because you love me, and because you love Dante probably more than me. And that's it.